Yo, what is going on, people? Welcome to True City Fan TV and also Strasbourg Steve for a preview of Manchester City versus Newcastle United in the Carabao Cup semi-final, second leg. There's not really a lot to talk about. In terms of what I think is going to happen, but both clubs are going through a bit of a, manager talk, a lot of disappointing performances, some injuries, all this kind of stuff. So, got a lot to talk about, man. We will have a lot to talk about. Calkster will be with me in like an hour. I'll send the city lot the link if they want to join or anything, but yeah, man, we here, we live. But yeah, I'll just start from the Newcastle perspective because why not? I was doing the math earlier, and at Manchester City at the Etihad, we have not scored a goal since DeAndre Yedlin scored when we lost 2-1 when Kyle Walker and I think Sterling scored. That was a 2-1 loss in 2019. It's been 6 years and still not scored. Since DeAndre Yedlin. That's why he's next to R9. You know what I'm saying? Not good. Not good, people. Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. But I don't know. Is that Queenie? Pick up. Oh wait, shoot. Changed wrong layout. Queenie, what's going on?
Hey, you right?
First time streaming with that. How you doing? How you doing?
Not bad, not bad. Saw you on Ed Mancunian way.
Yes. In the chat, and a few other mags were there. Yes. So we'll just get straight into it. How do you feel about the game tomorrow? Do you feel as lack of hope as I do?
Personally, I'm one of those fans that doesn't sit on the fence. I'm an Eddie outer, but I don't like his strategies. I don't like his tactics. They've put us in such a position, and Man City are one of those strong sides that you just sit and go, they can take us. They can slash through the defense. That defense, the line, anything that we put through is simply just going to be taken out. So, and Man City are really good at that. They're really good, and as polar opposites as they can be, if Newcastle can beat Man City, if they can do it, there'll be celebrations in Newcastle and more or likely across the world. There'll be Geordies will celebrate.
Aye.
But I've got hesitancy about going, is it going to be a win? For me, no, it's not going to be because Man City
My problem is that we have to win by 2 goals.
And we saw how quick they were to cut through in that first semi. They literally did. And I'm like, oh.
Because they didn't play well. They didn't play well in the first half, in the first leg.
We kept such a contrast.
Kept them quiet. Oh, Andy's here too. What's going on, Andy?
Hello.
What's going on, Andy?
Boy?
Oh, it's been great to see you. Can I just show you something, just to show you how spoiled I've been today? Got the 40 bag.
Oh God, I need to switch my internet. Wow.
Honestly.
Can you guys hear me?
I know it's not football related, guys. Everyone that's tuned in is football related. But everything's been Newcastle related for me today. So I wanted to show that thank me, missus. Because she's blew up like 20 helium balloons to say happy 40th to us. So thank you.
Yeah, no, happy birthday.
Let's celebrate a birthday.
Sorry, my
I'm gonna go
internet
and
was
get a
glitchy.
coffee,
So I
Tim
missed you.
Murray.
You going to get a coffee?
I will be.
All right, cool.
Fucking need it.
Whoop. Yeah, you do. You only got 6 hours of sleep, Jesus. Anyway, so I was just asking, what were we talking about? My internet glitched for a
We were
minute.
basically
Queenie.
talking about the match, Man City game.
Hi, yeah. So I remember the first half of the first leg. Honestly, they didn't do much. The problem was they brought on Cherky, and things changed. They don't create as much when Cherky's not playing.
Isn't
And
another player both me and you said he would rip up the Premier League?
a few years ago as well. A few
Yeah.
years ago. This wasn't just like last summer when they bought him. I'm like, yo, this guy is, yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good.
got-
It's a shame,
think
our
he's
manager
second.
doesn't want to play with the number 10. It'd be a lot
Isn't
more
he
fun to watch.
third to there's Bruno Fernandes, then there's Cherky, then there's who else? There's someone else in the assists. There's someone else. Him.
Are you
Cherky.
talking attacking midfielders?
Sorry?
Are you just talking attacking midfielder assists, or are you talking Premier League assists?
No, I'm just talking Premier League assists. I think there's Bruno Fernandes, someone else, and Cherky.
And it's Cherky. It's Cherky. Cherky is second with 7.
Who's third? Morgan Rogers,
Jack
maybe?
Grealish.
Wow.
And then Holland is 4th with 5.
That's
Xhaka
telling you telling you exactly what's wrong with the Premier League. There's goals being scored and not very many goals being created.
Granite Xhaka has 5
The
assists.
creative players are not creating goals.
No. Marco
We
Senesi
said-
has
we said,
4 and
didn't
he's a center back.
We were on a stream like 2 years ago
Yeah.
saying Cherky would rip it up in the Premier League.
And
everyone went,
it's only the French league. Get out of here. Talent is talent.
thank you, guy. Whoever that was, it
Christina.
only flashed up.
Big up,
Thank
Christina.
you, Don. Thank you. That's lovely. I've had a good day, as you can tell.
Nah,
Celebrating
glad you had a
well,
good
aren't
one.
you?
I'm sitting on my first spirit in years. Like,
We're gonna have a few of those in Newcastle High, Andy. I'm looking
I
forward
don't
to that.
drink spirits, so
Fair
and I
enough.
haven't done my hair. Fucking hell, what's going on?
Jesus Christ.
Excuse me.
So wait, so what are we saying for the game tomorrow? Actually, what
Look,
lineup?
do you know how much chance I give us, Steve?
0.5.
Have you ever seen the film Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah, I do like
And
Dumb and Dumber.
And the guy goes to her, and she goes like more like 1 in a million.
Yeah.
And he goes, "You're telling me there's a chance?" Well, I've got the ears like Jim Carrey, so I'm allowed to say it. So you're telling me there's a chance?
1 in a million.
Honestly, look, mate, we've got very little chance of getting through. We might draw that game tomorrow. Even.
Yeah.
We might even
Really?
draw that game tomorrow and lose. I.e.,
not
after
advancing the time.
after
And we're
what
also
happened.
very certain
But
that how we'll
I
sub
just
at
don't see
68
us
minutes.
1-2 against them without conceding.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how we outscore them by 2.
Nah.
They really have to collapse, like real bad.
And Man City's starting to show signs of getting back to the best.
No.
No, they are. They are.
What do you mean? Did you watch the Spurs game?
I pick Man City for the Premier League above Arsenal.
I do too. But they're not playing at their best.
No, but they're going to come in the moments. This is what they do.
Yeah.
This is the moments that they need to perform in. And this is the performance that we need to perform in, and we're not going to. We could get someone's just said 5-1 there. That would not surprise me.
Yeah, it would. No.
fucking
Christina's a
winning
Newcastle.
5-1.
No. Christina's a mag, you know.
I know. I've seen her in the chat on NUFC
Big up
TV.
Christina. That's
Thank
just
you.
been frozen. Big up Christina. I hope
Look,
you're right.
Ron, I
I'll
honestly
give a
think
whole head. I will
I
shave my
honestly
head.
think we get an early goal. I think we get an early goal maybe tomorrow. We may make that game interesting.
Yes, we have to score first and we have to score early.
But we don't have the squad, in my opinion, to later on make that game enough.
You
Sorry,
want to
I'm
talk
just going to
about?
get something to put this laptop on because it's on my knee and it's not helping. Sorry, guys. Give us 2 minutes.
Nah, no worries. No worries. I'm just fixing my camera too. There we go. I'm back. Jesus Christ. By the way, F Texa, big up. He's an Arsenal fan. Steve, please tell me you have something for me tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not. I hope we do. Yeah, I hope Christina's right. A 5-1, but we haven't scored there for. Let's worry about the first goal. Let's worry about the first goal.
Well, I
Which
think
half do
first
you
goal's
expect that
ours.
to come in? The first or the second?
What's that?
The first goal, where do you expect it to come? Do you expect it to come in the first half or the second?
I don't think we'll score. I think Man City will score both halves and win 2-0.
I think we'll score in the second half.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
How many times, by the way, how many times over the past few years when we've been good, a good team at least, have we gone to Man City and been like, you know what, maybe we can get a draw. Maybe
Have
we
you
can get.
have you looked at Man City's record at conceding in the second half?
Yeah, it's terrible.
So that's where I see us.
Yeah, they're not good in
I think
second
that's
half.
where we score the decisive goal. We might score early on,
We need to.
but
We
I
need
think
to.
if we're going to get into the game, we've got to score in the second half again. Obviously, we know we all know that we need 2 goals.
And what's our record of scoring?
I think we've got to get one early. I think we've got to get one early. The problem is with Man City is if you get one early, you wake them up.
Or they crumble. That because I've seen them crumble.
I honestly think if you hit them in the second half, maybe they haven't got the amount of time that normally to react.
Sure.
If you hit them in the 8th minute, they've got 80 minutes to react and be their best. You hit them in the second half, a bit like what Chelsea tried to do to Arsenal, but they just didn't do it. I like Liam Rossini. I don't know about anybody else, but I do have as a manager. Me and you had this conversation 3 years ago, I think.
Yeah, when Strasbourg appointed him from home.
Yeah,
did good at home.
I honestly think if we can get one early, keep them at bay, and then go again at them in the second half and get a sneaky one, we might have a chance. But I honestly think tomorrow's it's just a write-off. In my opinion, it's a write-off.
It's a write-off until we do something.
It's a write-off, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now
what formation would you go to the 3 at the back like we did against PSG? No. I would.
You can't go 3 at the back. He's only got 2 fit centre halves.
You don't want
because we have a habit. We have a habit of conceding. As soon as we get a goal, Newcastle get a goal, we concede not too far afterwards.
Yeah, the Liverpool game.
And that was insane.
That really pissed me off because we played good in the Liverpool game, and then we scored, and then they woke up, and then bam, bam, lights out.
You think we played all right in that?
And no, I said we played all right until we scored.
Yeah.
We played decent. We started there was actual intent to go forward and try. We weren't just camping back and just waiting for Liverpool were going long all the time.
How many chances did Liverpool have to score before we actually scored?
2? 3? We had 2 or 3 chances though.
No. How many chances did they have to score before we
scored?
I know.
They had about 3. 2 or 3.
So did we play well?
I mean, the Liverpool game
we played well going forward. We played well going forward.
I thought it was a poor performance and a lucky
It was
result.
overall, yes, because we crumbled after the what
Mm.
once the first goal went in, it was.
I thought it was an inevitable result in a performance that just is going to divide
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah. Well, I knew we'd lose. This is Anfield. Do you guys
don't know
remember the
why.
last time we won at Anfield?
29 games.
1994. How
I'm a
old
man.
were you, Andy?
And how many games is it?
Yeah, about 29, 28.
29, yeah.
I was in
How old
secondary
were-
school
how-
when
how-
that happened.
Hey, Andy, how old were you?
There's someone called Stato, you know. Shit on me. I'm taking the piss, by the way. It's a joke. It's a stat that I seen said on Sky Sports the other day. I heard it, so I knew it.
And then I think out of those 29 games, we've lost 25.
1995, I think they said.
League Cup.
94,
League
yeah,
Cup.
okay.
And again,
How
even
old
in
were you?
1995, I was still in secondary school.
Sorry, guys, it's me
It
40th.
didn't exist.
If I'm not, normal.
That's fine, Andy. So you wouldn't. So you don't think we can go 3 at the back at all? Because we can.
No,
Let's be honest, we can.
can't. You've got
Yeah, we
3
can.
centre backs.
We have Alex Murphy. Is Alex Murphy a center back?
Do you think he risks him in this game?
What's the risk? You said it was a write-off. Did you not?
If he thinks it's a write-off, then I would risk him.
I would play Alex Murphy. I will go with the 3-4-2-1.
I wouldn't do that because I've only got 3 fit centre halves. My process would be go 2 at the back, 2 centre backs. Obviously, Botman. He said Botman was fit.
Yep.
I'd go Botman and Thiaw or Botman and Byrne. Use Byrne as the backup.
Wait, Chow is not available tomorrow.
You are?
Chow isn't available tomorrow, no?
Chow's not available. Okay. Then ignore Thiaw.
Yeah. So we have 4 center backs. We can go 3 at the back.
Therefore, you know for a fact Dan Byrne's playing left back because you know Lewis Hall is.
Yeah, so that's why I don't want to do 4 at the back because exactly I don't want to see Byrne at left back.
Yeah, but why don't you just play a sweeper?
Because we've never seen Eddie Howe do that.
Well, I would love to see Tonali play as a sweeper.
I would too.
That fits Italian football to the ground.
Yes, because he can get stuck in. He can pass. He can. Yes, I'd like to see that.
It just means that when you break from where he is, you've got to do it quickly. Like bang, 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 bang. That which means that you've got to play Alanga, you've got to play Gordon, you've got to play Jacob Ramsey.
Play Alanga as a right wing.
Shake up Pep's gameplay. You want to get inside his head, even on the pitch, break them down from very early on.
The only worry for me is they've got a player in Mamouche
and not be so predictable.
I said Steve months ago, if he gets 1-on-1 with Dan Byrne, he'll score against him. And he scored a hat-trick that day, if you remember.
Yep.
I do not want to see Dan Byrne isolated against Marmouche because Marmouche it's not because I think Dan Byrne's a bad defender in any way, shape, or form.
It's a terrible matchup for him.
It's a bad matchup, exactly.
Terrible matchup.
He's got short. He's turning circles so tight. Dan Burns isn't. He's just come back from broken ribs. I did the same the year before, and it took me 10 weeks to even walk. So how the hell Dan Burns still playing? I don't know. So Marmouche for me would be a bad matchup for Dan Byrne. If that's the case, I would play Alex Murphy in that case.
Yes. We need to use Alex Murphy. I don't know why we're not.
Yeah, either sink or swim.
Yes. This is the thing with Eddie. It's like we have these youths. And you know what? When he's given Lewis Miley a chance, what has happened? He's thrived. What has happened when we've played Lewis Hall? He's thrived. Livramento, what's happened when he's played? He's thrived. Injuries suck, but so why can't Alex Murphy get that opportunity as well to potentially thrive? I don't know why
Nice
Eddie
to
does.
see that.
Huh?
It'd be great to see that.
Yeah.
And see him in to see rotation, because we haven't been seeing a lot of that in the squad. Players get played till they're burnt out, and then the other squad goes in and they give that, and you're like, I need to see something. I need to see rotation. I need to see something because the way it works at the moment, players are knackered way before they get before changes happen, and that's that 68th minute. It's almost predictable of looking at the changes and going 60 to 68 minutes is where the substitutions will take place. Because if we know it as fans, opposition are sitting there and going, we'll wait till before after 68 to do our changes.
We all know, don't we? We all know.
And the funny thing was, we went 3-1. The funny thing was, we went 3-1 down before the 70th minute. So it was like, oh, so if you had made those subs earlier, maybe we could have avoided the third killer goal.
Yeah, we were. What was the score? Liverpool. It was 2-1, wasn't it? Half time.
Mm-hmm.
They had a chance just before half time to make it 3-1. Pope made a save.
Ekitike missed wide left as well.
I mean, if there's any alarm bells there for a manager, that should be, it's not working. Look, even if I make a change and we concede, nothing's happening worse than what was happening beforehand.
Right.
Because we were going to see beforehand if it wasn't for a goalkeeper. So just try something, be brave. Yeah. As a pool player, I'd rather lose a game by trying to pot something than I would play safe.
Yeah.
Don't get us wrong, that's probably why I don't win a lot, but at the big tournaments. But at least I can go and put my head on the pillow at night and go, we had a go. We had a go.
Between that back line and the midfield, there were areas of play that are being left open.
So many holes.
You're being proactive rather than reactive, aren't you? You're doing something to try and affect the game rather than react to the game. Look, his press conferences are all the same. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
You could literally copy and paste his press conference since the day he came into the club. That's a fact. He goes, I think
we played well. I think we played well.
He'll always use the word athletic ability. He'll always use the words togetherness,
execution.
It to me. It's getting a little bit like when the missus says "not tonight, darling." It is, isn't it?
It's Andy, but it's been stale for so long.
Look, I trust the guy to get with at the end of the season. I really do.
Wait, but where? All right, let's say we keep him to the end of the season. I wouldn't, but that's what's probably going to happen anyways. Where are we finishing in the league? 10th? 9th?
Probably where we are.
Yeah, about 9th. So we're going to miss out on Europe.
I think where we are.
Yeah, so and that's lower than where we were placed.
We'll beat Karabag, and then we'll get beat.
Oh God, I hope we do. I'm going to the game. I'm telling.
No, you're going to one of the legs. I mean, we'll beat them as in we'll go through.
Yeah, we better. I would have rather played Monaco, but that's for a different day.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
Monaco have been worse than Karabaj.
I'm not sure about that.
Monaco are.
I've been watching a lot of them, and I think they could.
They're not good. They're not good, Andy. This is not a strong.
We could get them in the next round, couldn't we? No, we're gonna get Chelsea. Am I right?
Yeah, it's either Chelsea or Barcelona.
Yeah.
Which in that case, I would rather.
I'm quite happy we avoided Monaco. Now, it could be anyone that's watching this that's over 40-year-old will know what I mean. Monaco have knocked us out of Europe on a big occasion in the past.
Was it
I could be thinking that in the head.
Was that 2004?
No, well before then.
96?
Yeah, 96-ish time. It was the 90s. I was probably about 10 or 11, mate.
Oh, wow.
Well before you were thought of. Your dad
I was 16 at that point. 1996.
Well, Andy's 40, so we can do some easy math. So you would have been 10.
Can I just add, younger than Tyson Fury? Would you believe it?
That's insane. Boxers can have long careers, though, right?
Sorry?
Boxers, Tyson Fury, they can have long careers, right? You're saying boxers.
Have you seen him?
Huh?
Have you seen him?
No, I don't watch boxing. I watch UFC. We've been over this multiple times.
All right, then. Fucking hell, mate. Where's the live chat?
It's all of this. What are you talking about? Where's the live chat? We got 59 people watching us. And by the way, for everybody watching, please like and subscribe.
Comments. Got it.
Look at the comments, all this stuff. But yeah, so all right.
The ex-gunner, I was 15 in 96. Well, you know my pain. Barthez was unreal. That's hence why he got these moved to Man United that week.
Barthez from Monaco?
The ex-gunner. I'm guessing he's a gunner, but he'll back us up and say that's why Barthez got his move to Man United. He also won a World Cup, which helps.
Oh, damn.
But he was, honestly, the season before, we could not score against him. We were the better team against Monaco.
I thought he was at Marseille, not Monaco.
Barthez? No, Monaco.
He was at Monaco. Okay. I thought it was the Olympique de Marseille, but...
We're going back 90s, man. We got to the quarters, I think, then.
That's fair. Anyways, do you actually... All right. Here's another thing for the game tomorrow, okay? Is this the game to finally try Alenga at wingback?
The Manchurian way. I told you we win 3-1. I'm giving 1 goal, Steve.
We're not scoring tomorrow until I see
one goal.
That's the guy that talks all the stats, isn't it?
Even the Geordies are giving themselves at least one.
I'm not.
Least one. They're giving themselves at least one.
He's giving a goal.
That's at least
one. They already have 2.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
That's not clean sheet then, is it, Man City?
If we can get a goal and they don't score, I'll take it tomorrow.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't help us getting to the final.
So sad, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really is, honestly. This is fucking depressing, yo.
It's not the way you should be thinking as a big club. That's the way I look at it.
No.
And I'm sure Eddie's not saying that to them.
Fucking better not be.
You've got to go. But I think this Man City team could still win the Premier League, in my opinion.
I think they will. I don't trust Arsenal to do nothing.
Semenyo's come in. I think once Gahey gets to grips with everything that he needs to do in the...
By the way, he doesn't play tomorrow. Gahey, he isn't playing tomorrow.
No, I know he can't play tomorrow. I'm on about Premier League.
Yeah.
I think once Gahey gets to grips with what he needs to do defensively regularly, he'll be fine because he's got the pace to do it. He's athletic.
Passing is great. His aerial ability.
He's the perfect signing for Man City.
His aerial ability ain't the best, but when you play him next
tomorrow, look, we just got to hit them cold. We've got to hit them cold. That's what we've got to do.
You know what we have to do? Because Kusanov will play, and I love Kusanov. One thing we can do though, is if you get him off his game, he will make rash challenges. He will give you free kicks.
Yes, he will. He's
He
rash. He's quick.
Yeah. I rate
and-
the kid. I rate the kid, but you can't get
Yeah,
him.
I do as well. But it's been proved last week. They went 2-0 up. They went down. They've conceded double the amount of goals in the second half in games that they have in the first half in games throughout the season. And that's just Premier League games. The Champions League games is magnified even more. When you consider the losses that they've had in the Champions League against teams that they shouldn't have lost against. Norway teams. When the young kid bent one in. I don't care who you're playing against. That Norway kid scored a hell of a goal.
Who?
That's nothing on Man City. That's just a hell of a good goal. Can't say anything about that.
Wait, are you talking the Spurs? Oh. What game are you talking about? Bodo Glimt?
And the Norwegian kid bent in the goal against Man City.
Which game? Is this Bodo Glimt?
What team did he play for? Yellow shirt.
Yeah, Bodo Glimt. Yeah.
They
the
won
Norwegian
in
team.
the second half, yes. So
Yeah. Oh, that goal was
that's the point I'm trying to get at, Steve. Everything happens against Man City in the second half. Why not try and flip that? They're going to expect us to do that.
Oh, hey,
You
Kels.
started without me, Steve.
The problem that we're going to have is they're going to know that Eddie Howe's teams always come out in the first 10 minutes and go shit for hell.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I just
Hey,
watched
Kel,
the
Don,
Newcastle
nice
stream.
to see you again. Long time no see.
Yes. May as well introduce.
I've actually seen you in the past. I don't know if you can remember.
Yeah, this is Kels. She's Man City fan, and me and her.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah,
How are
pleasure to
you
meet
feeling?
you. Yo, Martin,
How
if you want to come on, we can send you a link.
Yeah, big up Martin. But yeah,
In the chat.
Kels, how are you feeling about the game, Kels? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling well. Famous last words. I'm feeling pretty optimistic about it.
Don't blame me.
I think I think going to St. James and getting that win, not even just like a draw or I said if we had a draw or a 1-goal loss, I'd still be confident because I just feel very good about our team at home. So
Yeah,
I do feel good about this. Okay, I'm gonna send Martin the link. Hang on. Let's make this more even. All right, I'm sending you Martin real quick.
I think you're just
Need another Man
confident
City fan on here.
you're just gonna get through, aren't you? You doesn't matter what we do, you're gonna get through.
they'll find a way.
I think we will. Yeah, I think at home we play with a lot more confidence. We did get some bad news that Mark Gahey is not eligible to play, which is kind of a big blow because we've had so many injuries. He's kind of, I mean, he's only played 2 games, but he has looked very impressive. So that's a little sad that he can't play. He's ineligible because he was cup tied, I guess. Or I guess the rule is he had to play in the first leg.
Yeah, he's cup tied.
In order to play in the second leg, and then they've also confirmed that he can't play in the final.
I heard he's cup tied anyway, so I might be wrong.
Well, they changed the rules about being cup tied because Semenyo played for Bournemouth in the Carabao Cup and they got eliminated. But he played that game at St. James. Should have scored 2 goals, but whatever.
Let's be honest, Semenyo shouldn't have been on the pitch, anyways.
Well, but they changed the rule.
They just changed the rule this year because actually it was Chelsea who
Andy,
acquired
you
a
know
player.
what? Hey, Andy, you know who could have made a signing this
January?
January?
Played in a cup final once upon a time to Profka, and we might not have gotten beat against Man United if this.
From what I heard, the rule changed this season.
Yeah,
and the only reason anyone knew about it is because I think Chelsea inquired about it, and then Chelsea had a player that I guess had played for a championship or team, and then he came to Chelsea's first team, and they're like, yeah, you can play. And nobody knew. I guess it wasn't even announced. So that's why Semenyo was eligible. But Gahey, I guess he got in a little too late. But we should. I think Diaz is back in training, so that he could potentially feature. I'm not sure if he will. He's had a long-term injury.
By
the way, obviously,
let's be honest.
Second goal. No, it was the second goal. I think. Wasn't it the second?
The second goal.
I honestly have got no qualms with the look. If you look at the letter of the rule, the goal should have been disallowed. Yes. But I've got no qualms when I was watching that game of the goal being disallowed. I was like, it's 2-0. It's 2-0.
Yeah.
When
And then they made it 2-0 anyways.
When you dissect it,
I don't
and
even
you
remember
look
who
at
scored the
it
second goal.
on
Was it
a
Turkey?
Yeah,
it's literally
That
on a
guy.
forensic level. You can say yes, okay, you can disallow it. But for me, that's a Man City goal.
There he is.
They got Martin.
So, but do we want to watch football or an episode of CSI?
Martin, lad, you good?
We're getting forensic. Oh, if we're getting forensic, Martin's coming in. Martin has a degree in what, criminology or forensics, something like that.
He's got a degree in talking shite.
Criminology, something like that. Don't mess with Martin. He can find the evidence.
For me, if that goal had stood and never been looked at, I would have been happy because I just think, look,
that's
when
fair.
you go through with the tooth comb, fair dues, blah blah blah. Yes, you can pick holes in it, but that's not what VAR's for. VAR's there for the obvious errors, and that was not an obvious error. So, in my opinion, we are rightfully 2-0 down.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Go on, go to Martin, mate.
What's going on, Martin? How you doing? We just did a stream, and then
the
you
game
told me
tomorrow, right? Correct.
Of course I'm going.
Of course he's going. Are either of the two Newcastle fans going? Or I know it's hard on a weeknight, so maybe not, and traveling and all that stuff.
Andy, you going to the game, Queenie? No.
I live down south, so for me, it would be a long travel. It'd be like a 2.5 hour travel from where I live to the game.
Yeah. That's hard to do on a weeknight too.
You know as well as I do. I'd be at every game if I could. It's the little one that's
children, man. Pain in the ass.
and the traveling's rough too.
Yeah, I've only got 11, 12 miles. Well, I've got a non-verbal autistic little one that doesn't allow you to have 5 minutes to yourself.
Have you tried to take him to a game yet? Or does that be too much?
Even the autistic room they've got an autistic room, a sensory room.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yes, they've got a room at St James's now. Even that wouldn't suffice for my little one. No, no, I wouldn't put him through it, mate. No, it's not fair on him. Not for my benefit, anyways. One day, yeah, definitely. Like I said, when you come, you'll see.
We'll have to rent you a private box so that it's all just you guys, no one else.
Not very many people know Steve's coming to stay at my house soon.
Oh, that's who you're rooming with.
Yes, sir.
He will learn how hard it is. Mate, any moment.
Nothing I haven't, bro. Andy, when I was in high school, part of my internship to graduate from the technology school that I went with is I did tons of special Olympics volunteering, did special needs volunteer work. I did work in a classroom, so it's nothing that I haven't seen. So don't worry about me not being able to handle it. Because I understand, I get why they do what they do.
There's a functioning autistic, and then there's a non-functional autistic.
Yeah, and I know how both work. But everybody's different.
He's going to find out the difference when he comes to mine.
Go on, Martin.
I'm intrigued by the bloody bench tomorrow. The bench is going to intrigue me.
Yeah, Bruno. Yeah, you will be, mate.
As we've sold after youngsters now.
What do you think? That was a bluff, by the way?
What?
Eddie, he was a little bit. He was a little bit in his conference, wasn't he? I think he might be calling a bit of a bluff tomorrow. I think he might start him. I hope he doesn't, by the way. I wouldn't, personally.
Who, Bruno?
I think he might. I think that stat that got reminded on him the other day about how we've never won an important game in a Premier League game without Bruno on our starting lineup. I think he's getting to the point where he's went, fuck it. Excuse me, French guys. I'm going to put him
That's
in.
mild compared to what we say on this channel. Don't worry.
Oh,
I'm going to
yeah.
put him
I
in.
don't care what you
Even if
say.
he only lasts an hour, I'm putting him in at the start, and then I'll change it. Because the one thing that we do have now that we didn't have when we used to play these guys, we've got shit off the bench. We can do a Jacob Ramsey. Hey, back in the day, mate, we were doing Isaac Hayden's.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mean to. I'm not trying to funny it, Martin. What I'm trying to say is I'm trying to look at the positives on our side.
Oh yeah, because we're littered with positives, Mendy. We're absolutely littered with positives at Newcastle United, man.
No, I'm only asking because McCasser's gone out on loan.
Yeah.
Heskey's out on loan. Mifuni's gone out on loan now.
That young Heskey looks a good player, by the way. I've been watching him on.
He won't make it.
Do you
He
reckon?
won't make it at City. He'll make it somewhere though.
None of these youngsters will make it at City. They'll all be gone.
Yeah. Well, actually, Martin, I think our bench could be kind of strong because I think we'll do some rotating. I could see Haaland sitting out and coming off the bench.
Haaland's not sitting out tomorrow. I promise you, Haaland.
I said sitting out of the starting. I said could come into the game.
No, it won't be sitting.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No, Haaland.
Anyway,
it's the semi-final. Haaland starting.
If Pep has any common sense to him, he starts Haaland and Marmouche.
And Marmouche, yeah.
What I do tomorrow is
Marmouche
quite simple. Simple. I play Semenyo, Marmouche, Foden, Haaland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I would
Just
too.
Go for it.
I agree.
I think. Do you think Rodri could sit out and Nico G could play?
I'd play Nico G with 60 minutes. Bring Rodri in. I'm keeping Rodri in Turkey for
Liverpool.
I
because
think
Turkey has got the knock. And I also think it could be a way of Foden getting a little bit of form back by putting him in that further advanced role instead of this stupid number 8 role.
I honestly think if you've got legs behind Foden, he controls the game.
I've been told our fan base.
Have legs behind him. I don't know if we really.
Told our fan base because our fan base want Foden gone.
No, not all.
I don't.
Got no Joe Linton. We've got no Joe Linton to batter him. We've got no. Yeah. I honestly think you put a Foden in this side now. We're going to try and counteract that by somebody, and I think if Man City double up on that and double up on that midfielder that's going to man mark Foden, we're done. I honestly
do you think that'll be Tonali?
We haven't got any rotation.
Yeah, it will be. It will. Tonali will be sitting in the 6, I think. They can't play Miley because apparently he's got a bad knee injury, I've heard.
He couldn't bend it before the Liverpool game. Couldn't bend his knee.
Had Miley been available, I would have rethought my look. If Miley starts tomorrow, this all changes, by the way. But
assuming he can bend his knee.
We are so limited. We've got Joe Willock, Tonali, Bruno, Jacob Ramsey. That's it.
Yep.
Well, don't worry. You're going up against the Wash manager.
I'm not wrong. One of them's got an injury.
Well, we're a Wash team. We're getting Alonso as manager. That's out the door.
We're in trouble tomorrow.
Rodri's finished. Foden's finished. Haaland's finished. T-Lady's finished. Parking attendance.
Donnarumma's finished. Donnarumma.
No, Donnarumma's the only one who's not had any criticism lately, to be honest with you. But hey,
he's the one saving us from some of the.
I remember a time,
we
Martin.
Probably lose that game if we had any other keeper in net.
Oh, but Bernardo, I wouldn't play Bernardo tomorrow because I think he needs to be rested for Liverpool.
Can you guys remember a time when we all said this and Ronaldo Aarons scored a goal?
League Cup.
The one I would be. I know he's not on the team anymore, but I won't.
He's off.
I was looking for Almiron's revenge.
Doesn't like it. He's off.
We lost Martin.
Ronaldo Aarons scored a goal early on against you, if you remember. In the same competition.
Pep wants every
How bad
trophy.
do you guys? Let's answer this question. Good question, Adrian. How bad do you think Pep wants to care about?
Oh, I think he definitely wants it. We didn't win anything last season, and I think that would help. I think that would really boost the I think it would boost the team for the rest of the year. I know we're kind of having some iffy form in the Premier League, but our cup form has been pretty decent. You know, we 8th in the Champions League after a couple of wonky results, but we finished 8th.
You're welcome.
But if we go back to the only,
thank you for drawing with PSG. That helped.
The only
we've done well in the FA Cup so far, and then this is our first Carabao Cup semifinal in a couple of years. So I think Pep is gonna. I think he wants to win this trophy. Like, I don't.
Kel, I will go back to what I said. Was it June? When did I say it? June, July. When did I say I wanted this trophy? It was a long time ago. My hotel is booked. I'm ready to roll.
Pep wants a healthy defender.
I am going. I've even booked the same hotel.
Play tomorrow.
I book the same hotel every time we go Etihad South.
I quite like this, you know.
Look, we've got one win.
I've got a few of them,
Steve. You guys won it last year because to hell.
I've got 4 to 5 of them, Steve.
We've got one win at the Etihad.
4 in a row. Was it 5 in a row or 4 in a row?
Why?
Andy, that's a good stat. We're 1 for 1 in League Cup games at the Etihad.
I feel like Jim Carrey in this situation, and I feel like, you know, when he says to the girl,
it's not Alan
says, more like 1 in a million, and he goes, "You're telling me there's a chance?"
Oh, we're gonna go full Dumb and Dumber.
It is 1 in a million, Martin. Honestly,
it's gonna be on Saturday, Sunday.
This
Saturday?
is as
Whatever
close,
day.
in my opinion, as a 1 in a million chances you're ever gonna get.
The opening goal will be key.
I'm not confident in my team beating your team.
That's on Sunday. Okay.
Andy, what do you think of this front three?
If City get the opening goal, I think it's going to be a very long night.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. I think, that's why I think it's a really important thing that Marmoush starts, because Marmoush tattooed them last year at the Etihad. He had the hat trick, amazing first goal that was his first goals for the club. And that first goal he scored, I was just like, oh my God, this guy is confident if he's shooting like that.
Yeah, get your Marmoush autographs and photographs while you can.
We can't get
about another 4 months of it, and then it's bad.
No, I've been saying that the longest.
What bad time?
Is anyone? Oh boy, here Martin's here, so here come all the favorites. Is anyone scared? No, I'm not scared.
Hey, it's me, old mucker.
I'm scared for Sunday. I'm not scared for tomorrow.
Hey, Blue Manchester.
Blue Moon's just put a comment on. Blue Moon's just put a comment on.
Yeah, Manchester. Foden's gonna start
tomorrow. Yes, mate. Yes, I am.
Yes, we are.
Yes, I am.
Andy, what do you think of this front three?
Do I think of what?
Look at this.
Ultimato, Vissa, and Osula.
What do you think of that front three?
I think he will. Look.
Oh God.
What's he got to lose tomorrow?
All right, who would your front three be? Who would you choose? I know mine. It's easy. It's very easy.
I'd personally go Voldemort Wissa.
The front two?
And I'd have one.
What game was that?
Yeah.
Then I'd also have Murphy though. So I'd have a 4-1. I'd have a 4-1. I'd have Voldemort and I'd have Wissa.
Yes.
Did anyone see the
meme of the
tomorrow
then, darling? Yeah, we'll see.
It was like the lab Jokeres or something. That was.
I'm just seeing that on the 1 in a billion chance that it'll happen.
Not the same against Spurs. Oh, well, we're at home this time, Drips.
We're already
home.
But already
we've done a little better. Most of the worst meltdowns have come away from home. We're still learning how to win away from home. So
can we separate where allegiances lie here for a second?
Go on.
Look, you guys watch football.
Yes.
And I know for a fact Martin's similar age to me. He's seen football when we were kids. We didn't see Voldemort types be soft like that.
Oh boy,
he's too soft when music behind him.
Voldemort is a TikTok player.
So, in my opinion, he's got to be a 10 until he learns to toughen up.
Yes, I don't think.
And then he can build up play. He's got someone behind him because he's going to win some of the balls, and he's not going to. you've got to have someone behind him on that off chance that he's going to spin somebody. There's never anyone behind him when he plays as a striker, and I think we'll lose something from that, in my opinion.
It's easy to mark him out of the game.
In my opinion, you've just got to go for it on Saturday. Tomorrow on Wednesday. Voldemort-wise, you've got to go Voldemort, Wissa behind him, or even go Alanga behind him.
No, Alanga.
Let's not worry about Liverpool right now. Tomorrow is Newcastle.
Andy, I don't want to see Alanga playing nowhere but right back or right wing back.
Or right side of the bench.
He should be fucking playing right wing back, and he was fucking.
Would you prefer him to be on the right side of the bench?
Say it again, Kels.
Would you prefer Alanga plays on the right side of the bench?
Yes.
He's been saying that for months, and he was shite when he did.
When did Alanga play wing back for us?
Mate, he played last week on the right hand side, and he doubled up on the right hand side, and he was awful.
PSG.
You think Voldemort with Barnes?
Yeah, that's because Miley. That's because Miley did all the actual defending.
Exactly. Why did Miley have to do all the defending? Because fucking Alanga was obsolete. There you are. Yeah, you answered your own question.
See, I'm trying to be nice to Alanga, but yeah.
I can tell that it's hurting you to try to do that.
It's a lot of energy.
Nico Lewis is going to start tomorrow.
I can't believe you spent 50, 60 million on him.
Isn't it crazy, Martin? Isn't it crazy when Madueke went for 50 plus 5? It's crazy.
Madueke's like a little bit better than
I read a stat the other day, right? That
he should be. I think he's more expensive, so he should be.
I read a stat the other day that you guys have bought Semenyo. Semenyo, Gehi, and somebody else for cheaper than we bought Jacob Ramsey.
Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey was a bargain.
Yeah, you
30 million or something.
Ultimately, you spent pound for pound better than us.
Of course.
Yet you get accused of.
We get accused of everything.
Look, Martin's going to back me up and say.
Oh, this is a question.
This is the difference. If we want to get into it,
probably with no one else.
This is the difference. We do not have the facility to buy a Bonnie or a Benjani or an Alano or a Benj. How many did you do that? The 10 Santa Cruz don't work. We do that, we get set back 2 years because we're not allowed to spend anymore. You guys had that luxury, and good luck to you. I'm not blaming you guys for that. That was the rules in that time.
You guys actually voted for that rule too.
I've loved watching Man City's football in the last 5-6 years. So as a football fan, I am not going to say to you, how dare you be allowed to sing Benjani, Santa Cruz, blah, 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 in financial play, do this to you. The difference is the reason we are not able to compete with you is because we're not able to make their mistakes. If we sign 5 players for £100 million, it sets us back 2 years. You did that twice. Joe from where did Joe come from? I mean, Bournemouth, was it? I can't even remember.
No,
had Alano, you had Benjani, you had Alano, you had this.
Yeah, that was taxing though. We didn't even spend. Well, no, we had no money then. No, we had no money then.
We spent 300 million quid that just got disappeared. Like it. No one even remembers that he spent 300 million quid on these players. Yet nothing's ever mentioned. We are not going to be allowed to do that because every single penny that we spend is going to be remembered.
Do you think Tonal is going to be the next one?
I think Tonal. I think Lewis Hall will be the next one personally.
Steve has told me for probably 2 months now. He thinks that he's like, yeah, you're gonna get Tonali. He thinks City are gonna buy him. He's been telling me that for like 2 or 3 months now.
If I'm a top manager, I'm buying Tonali.
You're not?
However, the first left back I'm looking at in the Premier League, I'm looking at Lewis Hall.
Yeah.
Well, Lewis Hall's English, so
If
that
you
could
look
be
in the Premier League,
a bit more favorable.
me personally, in the Premier
don't
League,
think we
he's
need him.
best. When he's at his best, he's the best in the Premier League.
In Ireland.
I don't think we need a Lewis Hall. I said this earlier. I'm more happy with O'Reilly.
I think he's better than Norrie,
Yeah.
isn't he? Let's be honest.
Yes.
And he's better than O'Reilly at left back.
No.
I think
O'Reilly's
O'Reilly's
gonna be
better.
the midfielder,
I think
though.
No,
O'Reilly's
He's not
quite
gonna be a
disagree.
left back forever.
I actually think O'Reilly's been a better left back than Lewis Hall.
I think O'Reilly's a better forward player.
He's a better
I think
defending. He's much better defending.
O'Reilly got in the England team playing left back.
He did. So did Lewis Hall until he got an injury.
No, but I think O'Reilly's stronger. I think he's quicker.
Yeah.
I think he's a
He's
better
much better
passer.
defending.
Is he a better footballer?
Yeah.
Mm.
When you come through the
true.
City Academy playing on the Pep Guardiola, even at academy
different.
level, you're a better footballer instantly.
Where's Rico Lewis nowadays?
Sat on our bench.
Day one.
Well, remember, you know a guy named Cole
Well,
Palmer?
Trust me now, Nico
Cole
Riley will be
Palmer,
playing
Morgan
for England.
How
Rogers.
many games
Heard
did he
of that
play for
guy?
you last season?
That bum, Morgan Rogers, who's could be.
Where was he
PFA
playing
Player of
last
the Year.
season? For
Who?
England? Same place as O'Reilly. So O'Reilly's in the same place Rico Lewis was last season.
Rico
Except
Lewis
from
is a
Lewis
right
Hall
back.
is going to keep
They're
that position.
different.
No, I just think O'Reilly's a better player. That's just my opinion.
O'Reilly's a better midfielder.
He's a
I
better
think he's
midfielder
better.
than
I think he's
attack,
stronger.
not a left
I
back.
think he's stronger than Lewis.
He might be a
Lewis
better
Hall.
player than
Hey,
him.
what?
I think he's a better
Bubbling
passer.
thing.
I think he's better
Nah,
at tackling.
with Tonali,
Not a bet, fucking have a word with yourself.
I
Better.
think he is.
Have a word. Seriously.
Lewis Hall and O'Reilly will be the left back. I don't. Well, knowing Tuchel, he'll probably call him Luke Shaw.
Check this.
Oh,
Steve, check the stats on the pass
I'm
completion.
not doing stats, Andy. You know
no,
my
that's not relevant to tomorrow.
Lewis Hall
Also, who cares about England?
Lewis Hall
No,
is one of
that's
the.
in June. Let's focus on that in
Wait,
June.
I'm
Let's
not-
focus
I'm
on
not allowed to
tomorrow's
finish the
game because
point.
that's what people want to hear
Let's-
about.
Neither.
Well, that's fine. We're just talking.
Lewis Hall got cooked by Sevilla. Ooh, don't tell our
Okay,
fan base that. They'll deny it.
And what was O'Reilly doing against Spurs on Sunday?
Exactly.
Oh,
Lewis Hall's
that.
pass
Actually,
completion
we
this
fell apart
season.
when he had to when he moved to left back. I think that kind of helped. That was part of the decline. He was
It's
doing
bit
very
one of
well in
them,
the middle of the pitch, and then when he wasn't there, the midfield was not as strong.
assists, goals.
Yeah,
This season,
I think O'Reilly's a cracking player, by the way.
Well, I've got
Yeah.
him up there. This season, O'Reilly's played 26 games, 3 goals, 5 assists, 13 clean sheets. He's prevented 16 goals against, 0.62 goals a game, 165 minutes per lost goals. He has completed more passes, 88%, 89% of his passes, shots per game, minutes per game is higher. He's higher in nearly every metric than
Defensively, though, how's he doing?
Much better. He's a great. You just said how many clean sheets we had and goals
No,
prevented.
you
That's
said
a-
all
that's
the
a-
attacking. You said all the attacking contributes.
No,
to it.
Well, that's from left
Those
back.
stats were defensive.
We asked how Lewis Hall was doing defensively. Not, I said he.
I agree with
think
this.
I said he was a better.
Physicality.
O'Reilly was a better attacker. I agreed. He's 6'4" or something, isn't he? He's a big boy.
he's class. I like O'Reilly a lot.
O'Reilly's
But
very
I
good
think
player.
Lewis
A
Hall's better.
natural left back, I'm taking Hall. For
Yeah,
midfield, though,
thank you. I think Lewis Hall's
Yeah,
better.
but that's what we're saying. You're taking him as a midfielder. He's not playing midfield.
No, I didn't say he was a midfielder. I
He's
said
playing left
I
back,
did.
England's left back.
but he's
For
not
the World
playing
Cup.
midfield. He's played midfield twice for City.
Hall
played
is our
left
last hope.
You know what's ironic?
You know,
You know what's
O'Reilly,
ironic?
You're changing the
O'Reilly.
argument. You're changing the argument. I said
No,
he was going
Oh
to be.
no, I'm telling you where he's playing. I can only judge him on where he plays under. He plays at left back 99% of the time for Manchester City.
Oh my God.
And you know what? And you know what's funny? Who played in midfield in the first leg?
O'Reilly.
Yeah.
It was
No,
he
but that's
there.
what I mean. That's one of his
He
only
was very
games.
good in
the
that game
midfield.
too.
Yeah,
Very
and
good
I
as
think,
a six.
and I think that was his probably best performance of the season.
This
That's-
season,
In the
O'Reilly
midfield,
played
yes.
he's played about 95% as a left
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I know. I watch a bunch of your games. Don't get me wrong.
You know how many?
He's like,
how
oh, I
many
know. I'm
man of the
stuck on all
match
these damn watch-alongs.
performances Lewis Hall had for Newcastle this season?
How many?
How many
What?
what?
You would take him. I'm telling you.
You would.
We'd probably take him, but I don't know
There
if he
you
just
are.
walks into our starting 11.
Why would you take him then? Because he's better than what you've
We
got.
need to have a squad.
Yes.
We need to have players on the bench.
Why does Andy sound like his agent?
I just,
He's
I
like
don't
gonna sell him.
He's
understand
getting a
how
commission
anybody
for this.
can understand that Lewis Hall is the best left back. Look, if I like O'Reilly.
Don't
'Cause
tell
I-
Arsenal fans that. They'll say
he
cauliflower.
ticks more boxes. He ticks more boxes. He's taller. He's more athletic. He's probably a little bit more stronger on the ball. But Lewis Hall goes past players better
Like
than
it's
anybody.
nothing.
in the
I wouldn't
Newcastle
be so
team.
sure about that, Jadar. Managers love to have like their veteran guys off the, you know what I mean?
He's not having Lewis Hall in the major
Especially in a World
tournament
Cup.
indoor, by the way. He's not, because he can't stay fit. Tuchel's not doing that.
Yeah,
Do
and
you agree
Tuchel's
with that,
also a
Mark, by the
bum.
way?
Tuchel's
Martin,
also.
do you agree with that?
What?
Luke Shaw might be in the squad, but he's
I think
not.
he's gonna
He's
be.
not starting left back for England.
No.
You have underestimated some of
on
these
there.
managers who like to start experience
not
in
starting
a
left back
major
for England.
tournament, like a. Don't worry, Cube. Well, yeah.
Arsenal ain't winning no final.
Well, my
The
hope
best player
right
this season
now
for
is that
Newcastle's
we
been
can.
Lewis Hall.
I think
That's all I'm saying.
assuming we make the final. You know, I'm just not going to assume that we have yet, but assuming
you
we
are.
win the game and advance to the final, I'm going to have some hope that by mid-March our form is improved. Because if we had to play a final next week, I would not be very confident. But I think our form can get better. I think it can get a lot better. We have some players coming back. You know, by then, hopefully, a couple of players be a little bit more settled. So,
Queenie, who's the best left back in the country?
Anthony. Hey, my answer is Anthony Robinson. That's mine.
Jedi.
Wow.
You asking me at this time of the morning? You're asking me at this time of the morning?
Annie's missed most of the season, though. Jedi is definitely America's best player, which says more about America than it does about
Exactly.
We have to import players from England to fill out because our squad is just so terrible. The USA
then,
squad.
Queenie,
Hey?
who's the best left back in the Premier League?
There's a lot of talent. There is a lot
Matt
of talent in
Target.
the
Nico
Premier League.
O'Reilly's been pretty damn
Matt
good, and I
Target. Matt
really hate to
Target.
say this, but
I'll
I
put
think
you on the
Chelsea
spot
has
with
been
this.
very good.
You are putting me on the
But
spot.
I
Yeah, you
really
are.
hate to say it because I fucking hate Arsenal.
I'll ask you a different question. Who's been Newcastle's man of the match more often this season?
I don't know. I don't keep stats on Newcastle. I'm sorry.
Kel,
Can you
you
tell
watch
me?
us, bro.
No, I was asking Queenie. Sorry.
Go
Oh,
on,
sorry,
Asking
my
for
bad.
me.
You're good.
You've had Lewis Hall. You've had Hall that's been man of the match.
The only
there's been
reason
others.
we are so high up in this league is because of Lewis Hall.
Yes.
What do you mean? So
Ooh.
I hope you're 11th.
Exactly. That's the worrying stat.
And I don't
So
mean
you
that.
in a
By the
relegation
way,
battle
can I
with
just
Lewis
say-
Bang
Hall?
on, mate. You're
By
bang
the way,
on.
I've now
You're
got
bang
the
on
stat,
what you said.
and this is just defensively. Defensively, O'Reilly beats Lewis Hall on interceptions, blocks, tackles, ground duels. One is one more. The only one he's lost out on
The
Lewis Hall
stats
is
might
aerial
say he
duels.
does, but the fucking eyes don't, mate.
No, Andy,
that's what
you
I'm
are a
telling you.
stats merchant, bro.
But
You
that's
can't-
what I'm telling you. Stats
No, no,
wise,
no.
O'Reilly clears the floor with him.
Okay, the cat has come.
We'll see who starts in the World Cup. That's all I'm saying.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that is
I'm
not,
telling
yeah,
you
but
now.
They didn't say-
we can
they
have
didn't
that
say
discussion.
you're
I'm
asking-
telling you now, if
I
you're
don't
a
think Lewis
progressive-
Hall can do what
you're a
O'Reilly does for us at
progressive
fullback.
manager, you're having Lewis Hall.
Nope.
Has Chow
No.
been playing as a left back? I haven't.
No.
Okay.
No.
But obviously,
Sean-
you're going to be biased. I'm going to be biased. So I'm telling you now.
Yeah, it is what it is. And Malik
we're
Chow
bought
thinks a
him
very
for
good
35
defender, but
million quid.
is he as good as Gueye, Gvardiol, and Diaz? No.
No. Malik
Cool.
Chow is too mistake prone to be considered a top defender. I'm sorry. Way too mistake prone.
If O'Reilly
He has been a good defender for you. Though.
If he gets to the level. Bear in mind, Lewis Hall's already won a cup. O'Reilly hasn't.
O'Reilly joined our team last season.
That's something that, day one, a Man City team. I mean,
how long has Lewis Hall been playing for Newcastle? How many years?
Lewis Hall's won a Carabao and played in the Champions League. O'Reilly.
O'Reilly.
Oh boy. This is the wrong team to pick that.
O'Reilly played in the Bernabeu and got man of the match.
What
are we doing here? What are we doing with that one here? And Lewis Hall got one of the match.
That was a great goal he scored against Courtois.
What we're doing with Lewis Hall lifting the Carabao Cup. Hey!
Right.
Okay.
O'Reilly was around when we were listing 4 or 5.
You're going to be telling me it's a big cup.
Wasn't really playing much at the beginning. The beginning.
No, I am. Listen, I'm not saying I'm not being respectful, but I'm sorry.
I'm arguing about shit that, in my opinion, Lewis Hall is being there.
20-year-old. He was like 19 last season and 20 years old.
In football. He's done nothing. He's played for
Man City. It's an opinion.
He's played for Man City.
Mm-hmm. Didn't Cucurella replace Lewis Hall?
Because he's good enough to play. He's good enough to play for Manchester City.
Hey, mate, if you're good enough to play for Man City, you're a fucking good player. I've admitted that. I just think Lewis
and he's out of our academy.
Lewis Hall's better. That's it.
But he's not.
And I guarantee when it comes to World Cup, we'll find out.
All right, so Andy, if we've
I think the reason is trust me, bro.
Exactly, it's one of them. Trust me, bro. Exactly. We're gonna leave it at that. She's just summed it up there. Trust me, bro.
All I'll say is when O'Reilly's when Lewis Hall's banging in a winner at the Santiago Bernabeu, we'll come back and have a chat.
On about Champions League.
Andy, I swear to God, you are setting up Lewis Hall for a fucking disaster performance tomorrow.
What he's doing is setting him up to be sold. He's like he's out the door.
I'll be the first person to turn around and say if Nick O'Reilly goes to the World Cup and does well, I'll be the first person to say well done.
Andy has done that before.
No, the thing is, I think Lewis Hall is a very, very good player. I think he's one of your better players. I do rate him. I think he's very, very good.
We have a Newcastle fan.
You're after Tino Livramento, by the way.
No, we're not anymore. He's come off
Question
the West.
For the panel. Does Eddie Howe depart at the end of the season? I'll let the Newcastle fans answer that one.
Which one? Sorry?
Does Eddie Howe depart at the end of this season? That's a question from our chat.
If you want to move forward,
I'd say yes.
He could do.
We have a yes.
I say yes.
Yeah, I think he could.
Because there's nothing. I mean, even Man City fans know exactly how we're playing. We're going to play tomorrow. They're going to know our subs. They're going to know how we're going to defend, and that's not something that anyone as a fan wants to see. You want to see something different. You want to see formation changes. You want to see something that's different for each team that you see.
Like adapting to the team you're playing type thing?
Yeah. But Eddie Howe isn't doing that. He's fixed on certain subs at certain minutes. And that, for me as a fan, it's not good. It's not healthy. And it's been, and I've seen it so often over the last few years. I've just said, enough. I've gone to the dark side and gone, I'm out with him as a manager.
The annoying thing is,
this is a good comment from Cube saying, I think Howe is taking Newcastle as far as he can.
Yes.
And that was huge last season. He's gotten you the Champions League a few times. He won you a trophy. That's nothing to sneer at. Like he took you to a really good place. That just might be his ceiling.
Isn't that what was said about Arteta when he won the FA Cup?
I know, but then Arteta did nothing for 5 years,
and he's not going to do anything.
And it took him a while to get to the Champions League. Remember, they were out of the Champions League for a couple of seasons. They bottled it in 21, 22. That's been a rocky road for them.
You is you can spend what you want. We can't.
Well, no, we can't spend what we want.
Hold on. Who?
Well, we didn't make you spend 60 million on Alanga or 70 million on Voltamata. Like you did spend money. I just don't think you spent it very wisely. But you still spent a lot of money.
We bought Riddle and Ramsdale. 120 grand.
Newcastle spent more than City in the
have to
summer.
do that.
120 grand a week, mate. It's fucking.
Yeah, but that's your wages. Yeah, but I mean, that's your wages. Your wages are separate.
It's. Do you know what that is? It's Holland's sponsorships a year.
No, but Andy, but that's why I've said this to Manna. This is where I don't believe all this. Your owners can't get sponsorships because of ATP. You can. You just have to get them at a lower level. You can get. You're not saying you have to get £1 billion sponsorship. Just get a 300, 400 million pound sponsorship. Do it in increments. You don't have to go and get $1 billion. You can still get a sponsorship. I keep saying this and people hate me for it. You're not asking your board. You're not putting enough pressure on your board to ask the questions. Why are you 5 years in and your training ground's not there yet? Why is there not sponsors coming in?
Because we don't live in a populated area where you can just buy land.
But surely you can get a
populated, there should be
sponsorship
plenty of land.
outside of Saudi.
No.
You've
You've asked the question, so let us answer it, right?
Go on,
So
go on.
in the surrounding area of Newcastle, the land is very, very valuable, right? And as much as you want to think, well, it's not as valuable as it is in XYZ place, Manchester, blah blah blah. If they want to keep the players happy, they need to keep them near Jesmond. They need to keep it near a certain place, Darras Hall. So they've found a site now, and they're gonna buy it. And I agree with Martin. I think they've cocked up. I think they've 18 months behind schedule. Would you agree, Martin?
Yes.
I think they're about 2.5 years behind schedule.
Well, I would definitely say 18 months. I would safely say online 18 months, massively behind schedule.
Yeah.
They've upgraded the they spent 5 million. I worked, by the way, in the building right next to the training ground when they first bought the place. I could see the players training when I was there for 2 years. Then I left. And
there we go. Here's a Newcastle fan saying we've got the richest owners in football. They can buy the land and hire the best engineers, architects. That's true. You have the infinite money glitch. The PIF is worth trillions. The land around Newcastle may be expensive. It's not expensive for the Saudis. They're choosing not to spend the money. They have the money. They're choosing not to spend it.
Go on, Andy. Go on.
My point I was going to make was, so I could park my car to go to work. Within 2 months of them buying the club, I couldn't park my car because they bought the land. You can't park your car here anymore. New building, blah blah blah, etc. etc. Private land. They done the training ground up. Look, the problem that we've got is what you've got to remember is it's Kelstar.
Yeah. Calster. Yeah.
Cal. This Cal is probably easier.
The land is so limited where we are to keep the players happy, and so limited, and there's so many different councils that go, no, you can't have this, you can't have that, you can't have this, you can't have that. That they've had a fight tooth and nail for the last 3 years to get the actual ground that they've wanted. And I know this through, obviously, the job I was in. That's why it's taking so long, because it's red tape. It's red tape. Nothing to do with money. And you can have all the money in the world. And as you've just said there, in boxing, I'm a huge, and Steve will back me up here. You asked me about any boxing fight in the last 12 months, I'll tell you who won. I love the boxing.
A bunch of fights have been in Saudi.
Involved in the boxing. The difference is they can't just throw money at it. They can't just go, there you are. Turkey Al Sheikh is just going to go blah blah blah. Tyson Fury against AJ, or Conor Benn against Chris Eubank, etc. You can't do that in football. You just can't. There's too many regulations. There's too many of this. Too many of that. Newcastle United. When you got bought, you signed Willie Bonney for 20 million quid. You signed
I don't remember
Alano
what Joe
for
cost.
30 million quid. You signed Roca Santa Cruz for 35 million quid.
19.
Wow.
We've
These
done
prices
exactly the
never
same.
raised.
We've just done exactly the same. We've just done exactly the same. We just signed the same players, except from we paid £65 million for them due to inflation.
Except Guimarães and Botman. We got them.
Yeah,
at
Guimarães
No,
very-
no,
was
I'm on about what I'm on
bought
about.
Isak for pretty
I'm on
cheap,
about.
and you doubled
I'm
your
on about
profit on him.
Wissers or Bonnie. Wissers or
Yeah.
Bonnie.
Yep.
Voldemorta's the Roca Santa Cruz. You's just buried them. Just fuck off in the bomb squad.
You're a little further down on the road than Santa
Bomb
Cruz.
squad. Let's sell them off later on. We can't do that because now they go, well, financial reasons means you're not allowed to do that. By the way, FIFA says you were allowed to just go fucking sell it, buy who you wanted.
Yes, we got in before the drawbridge closed. I realize that, but I still think you could have spent your money wiser last summer.
Yes, we didn't need to buy
spending money on Alenga and Ramsdale. That was just a lot of money.
That's my point.
Ryan Turkey was available for 30 million. Why did you put a bid in?
£55 million sign mistakes now, or your Wilfred Bonnies?
Yeah.
It didn't have to be though. There's
you were allowed to
always
swallow
players
them
out there.
and spit them
I'm
out.
Steve. He'll tell you about some kid in the fifth division of Spain that is probably better than some of these players in the Premier League.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful you do it, because I know it's for Sheikh Mansour's family are trillionaires. You just don't hear about it because you got to depend how you're wording your ownership.
Newcastle, do you agree?
Well, not with all of it, no. Because I think you can get I think you can get a sleeve sponsor. You can get a training.
Look, we're gonna get a tune out with some of them at some point, of course.
I think they do have a sleeve sponsor.
How many 40?
No, but they haven't got a training kit sponsor.
Oh, God.
You can go and get a training. I'm sorry, you can.
Can you? And you can also name the training ground, right? Aren't there like naming rights?
Yes.
You can name the stadium rights. You can do all that.
Mm-hmm.
They can sell themselves
that's
their
on the
team.
owners.
Buy a hotel and sell it to yourself. That's what Chelsea did.
Come and keep
it. They could your owners could buy the whole city of Newcastle and sell it to themselves. They could buy it and then resell it to themselves.
It depends how you look at finance. Like I said, PIF are a company, number of people. Yeah. Cities is Sheikh Mansour, Abu Dhabi Investment. But if you look at the Abu Dhabi Investment Group as a whole with the royal family, it's over $1 trillion. It just depends which components you want to put into what and everything else.
Can I ask you a question, Martin? Did you watch the Timofimo Lopez against Shakur Stevenson fight on Saturday, Sunday morning? Did you see the PIF logo in the background then?
Nope.
I did. I'm guaranteeing you,
right.
kid.
Did you see Khaldun Al-Mubarak having a meeting with Trump?
Sorry?
Did you see Khaldun Al-Mubarak in the White House with Trump? We can do this all day if you want, Andy. I don't know what we're dick measuring here for some weird reason. I don't know why.
It's also not the first time that Khaldun has met with President Trump.
All right, then. Did you see?
Oh, sorry, did I not say president?
President
Trump.
Well, we had to say.
Are you actually going President Trump that wise?
Yeah, he's our president. Yes, we call him president.
Yeah,
it's like I'm not saying Newcastle have not been
like
done.
We said President
I'm
Biden
not
and
saying
President
Newcastle
Obama,
have not been
done.
done.
The point I was trying to get at, if you'd like this,
go on.
Let us speak. Is this club has got to build the brand? Yeah. Yes. So Salah was the start. Yes. The Zone, they bought the Zone.
Mm-hmm.
PIF had now bought the Zone. If anyone doesn't know that, it's a fact. They're now on all of the zone and Seller fights, i.e. Matchroom, Eddie Hearn. If you watch your boxing, Martin, you'll know what I mean. You'll now see PIF in the background. I told all the Newcastle fans years ago, the way they're going to bring the revenue in for the sponsorships is through Seller, through PIF doing the boxing.
And Formula One. And Formula One.
Doesn't Stella already sponsor your shirts?
Give it 3 years, and I guarantee you, when the rules are relaxed, good luck. Good luck.
The POTUS with the MOTUS.
Well, Andy, we got to get rid of it. Andy, we
Hang on, whoa. Good luck on what?
I say this lightly. If we're still in the Premier League. If we're still in the Premier League.
Why would we not be in the Premier League? You've really had a few to drink, man. Jesus Christ.
No. If we're still in the Premier League.
Okay, so are you? So is the fact that we were able to spend money 15 years ago going to be the difference between the game tomorrow?
No, back me up. I've seen things go shit curbed.
Do you think that's what you guys are saying earlier? Do you think you guys are going to start Pope or your favorite Ramsdale?
Actually, yeah. Andy, I want to hear. Actually, no, Queenie. You've been quiet for too long.
We'll ask Martin a question, right? We'll ask Martin a question. One about finance.
Wait, Andy. We'll do that later. Queenie. Gotta get Queenie involved. Who are you starting tomorrow? Pope or Ramsdale?
For this, it would have to be. Now, as much as I don't like him, it would have to be Pope. And I don't like Pope. Quite frankly, I don't.
Do you like Ramsdale more?
I find I find nervy in front of goal. The defense finds him nervy. You can see it in play, and against a side like Man City. But you still need someone who's got that experience to be able to sit there and have the confidence to go out there. Whereas Ramsdale, at the moment, that's being built on.
I think Ramsdale ruined his shot of starting for us after the Bournemouth FA Cup game. Because while he did do good stuff in the FA Cup game, he also had some howlers. Some absolute. It was like he did a good thing, then a bad thing. Good thing, bad thing. Good thing, bad thing.
Pope, you don't even need to ask me, Pope.
Pope is a better shot stopper.
Yes.
I think we're going to stick with Trafford. I thought it was a very good game at Newcastle.
No, it will be Trafford. Yeah, Trafford.
Yeah, Trafford. Because remember, when it was still 0-0, Trafford made an incredible save.
Trafford will go all the way to the final.
Was on Wissa.
That's what Pep does. Pep, he usually, when he let Ortega do that entire
if we make it will be Trafford all the way to the final.
But I'm a huge fan of mixing things up. So I'm like throwing in the shockers, throwing in like if managers can throw in a shocker and just go throw in something different that I haven't done before. Wonderful.
I like that.
We aren't going to get that somehow, are we?
Go on, Andy. Go on. What's up?
Just to justify your decision, how many goals has Ramsdale conceded in his last 3 games?
Too fucking many.
I don't know.
So why would you play him in front of Pope?
I just don't know if you guys have been. I mean, I just don't know. Like, is he your cup keeper, or is he just strictly there in case of an injury? Because like Trafford is our cup keeper. Like he'll start this game, he'll start the
player injured and then put someone in.
Look, I totally accept that Ramsdale footwork is miles and wonders.
Yeah, but Queenie and Kells are better at kicking a ball around than fucking Pope. All right.
Yeah, they probably are. Yeah. You're right.
Is Donnarumma better than kicking the ball at Nick Pope?
Yes.
If I kick the ball as hard as I
Pope,
we're gonna put that on a Spartacus agenda.
With all due respect, if I kick the ball against them two, they're gonna duck or move out the way.
Yeah.
Nick Pope won't.
Okay. Yeah. Arsenal fan would know that.
Let me just send you this. This is our reported away kit for next year.
Ooh.
This is our away kit. This is going to be sexy as hell.
Ooh. A home shirt looks really nice. I love the.
And I love the fact they put the B in it as well.
Okay, I'll wait for the message to transmit.
Why is John Ruddy never? Because he's a goalkeeper coach.
Why did it go?
That's why.
At one point, we had I think Newcastle had about 5 goalkeepers, Ruddy included, and
Mm-hmm.
it looked like we were having every time we go through a transfer window, all of a sudden it's let's go for a goalkeeper. It's like you've got your mainstays. Do you really need an extra goalkeeper like having 5, 6 goalkeepers?
It's
And who's that
actually
goalkeeper always seemed to be? James Trafford. We don't want him.
Oh,
I don't-
ooh, oh, I like that a lot. Oh, I like that a lot, Martin.
Why?
I don't want him.
I
like
don't
that. I'll send it to
want
you, Steve.
Trafford. I don't want
Me
Trafford.
and Steve for 4 years have said Chevalier.
Yes. And
Oh
you
yeah,
missed out.
I love. Oh, and Martin hates Chevalier. He watched
Me
him play
and
one game.
Steve
He's like,
for
this guy's
4
crap.
years. 4 years have said Chevalier, 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 Chevalier. Then he went to PSG and we went, oh fuck that, that's gone.
Yep.
That's
Hey,
done.
It's all right. We can go get Leo's
him-
new
Me
goalkeeper.
and him can see that they're better than Dubravka and Pope.
Yeah.
Then what hope have the scouts got? And this is
Mate.
no way of like, you can go back on his videos and watch us say this, by the way.
Yeah.
That's not a joke.
Yeah. Years. And
Like-
you know what? We should well, Andy, this has to be the last season of Pope and Ramsdale. We need a goalkeeper in the summer. And you'd agree.
I like
Queenie?
Ramsdale's feet. I think he's flexible. I think he's a Shea Given-esque. But I don't
No,
think
he's not. He's nowhere near Shea Given.
No, I mean he's flexible. He's not modern day good enough. He's just not good enough.
Yes.
He shouldn't be anywhere near even people thinking that he's England squad. By the way,
Yeah, I told people this. I told people this when we got him.
in my
I was like,
opinion,
You're supposed to get Kelleher. What?
he is second
heard that.
Bournemouth goalkeeper.
yes, he's a backup at Bournemouth.
In my opinion,
Actually, no, because Petrovic and the kid they just bought from Lazio, Mandas, is better.
I like Verbruggen. I like Verbruggen personally.
Verbruggen
I
is
like
pretty
Verbruggen too. He's decent.
good. I'd
What
take
happened
him.
to Selt? He just like fell off this year. He was so good last year.
As much as it fucking pains us to say it, I like the Sunderland goalkeeper.
Roofs.
Yeah,
Robin
Ruffs
Ruff.
is really rough.
It really hurts me to say that.
Steve and I get through all of our
It
streams.
really, really, really hurts me to say that. I do like him. And
Oh,
I like
yeah.
Man United, and it hurts me more
Lamens.
to say this.
I rate
like
Martis
Man United
I haven't
goalkeeper.
seen enough of him. I do like him though, but I haven't seen enough to.
I really do like the Man United goalkeeper. I think he could be a Van der Sar.
Lamens. Senate Lamens.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean, wow,
Lamens
Sorry,
is really
I'm just Max.
that's a bold
I'm
statement.
I'm looking at the new away kit, and I'm just
What?
like,
It's
well,
a premature comment.
Martin, do you
You
need
get it
a
wrong.
few minutes? We can.
it's
give
the
you some
B.
time.
I love the fact that they put the B in it.
I mean,
What
for me
time
to
is
say
it?
that about a Sunderland
Wait,
goalkeeper,
I didn't. Where is the B? I don't see it.
If you close in,
Oh, I
it's got the
do.
B
I zoomed in. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I'm
About
buying
time
that
you put
shirt.
the B in
Connor,
there.
I'm putting
I'll
Turkey
send
onto
it you,
that
Ed.
shirt.
Hold on, let me pull
Do
this
some
up.
turking off to that shirt. What? Pause.
Whoa! Where are you going?
and I like someone's
It's a
just asked on
joke.
Sunderland. I like Diarra.
Yes. Habib
Fuck.
Diarra.
Is that the kid that was at Strasbourg?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a bloody good player.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching him
I
at
still
Strasbourg
want
last season.
Panicelli.
Panicelli's brilliant.
Yeah, he is.
No,
He
listen, I'm
could
not.
get
I'm
in
not.
on midfield ahead
I'm
of
not
Joe.
gonna lie. I'm not a Chevalier fan. I'm just not. Never have been.
Why?
Martin watched the Super Cup and he was like, "Yeah, this guy's shit."
Agreed,
Just
Steve.
not a fan of those.
What?
If you,
I'd
this
take
is the
Donnarumma.
The
I'd take
game that
Donnarumma.
sold me on Chevalier was Lille
7
versus
times.
Lyon last season.
I'd take Donnarumma 7 times every single day of the week, and then 18
So-
times on Sunday.
I'm saying is Steve that
Mhm.
Diarra at Sunderland I'm going to
Alright.
get a
Oh,
look
here,
at this.
Steve.
Could probably get ahead, technically wise.
Oh, Martin, Ivana wants to see the
In the
Well, you
Newcastle-
got them. I can't put
Am
them
I
in your
allowed to
story.
share?
Yeah, because they're not mine.
All right, let me figure out how to.
This is on football headlines, so footy headlines. So it's not.
Oh, I
100%
got it.
Wait, let me find it on Twitter. Footy headlines.
Give me a sec. I can share this.
Wait, I
Give me a
think I
sec.
found it. Hang on. I think I found the Twitter account. Let me see. Oh, here.
They're asking people to show the kits. I mean, any T-shirt I've got is.
Okay, I got it. Or actually, Steve, I can send you the link. Here, I'll let you do
I
it.
got it. I got it.
The only one I've
I'm
got in, I was born
kind
in
of
86.
slow when it comes to sharing links. I'm not very. I always screw up the layout, so I'm gonna let you do this. Oh. Was a really prolonged choo-choo.
All right, hold up.
Oh, here we go. Martin, are you nervous for Anfield? I think
No,
Martin's
I'll be in
going.
the away end. I'll be singing. I'll be dancing. Hopefully, let's see what
That's a
happens.
good point. That's a good point, Martin. You've got
What?
us midweek. Is there going to be one eye on that game?
Nope, it'll be fully
Reckon?
focused into.
You don't
Second
think there's
final.
going to be a game an eye in?
Maybe a tiny bit with a
Do you
few
think-
players.
Hang on,
Not
here's
the
a
way,
question.
not the way Guardiola works.
Oh,
not when
here's a question
Guardiola,
for you.
not
here's
when
a question.
Guardiola gets into semi-finals. Semi-finals are different for Pep.
Here's a
It'll be
question for you.
few. I think it'll be mostly our starting 11. There'll
Do
be a
you
couple
not
of
think-
substitutions, like
Do you not think
Trafford
that
is
Pep
not going to in our regular 11.
thinks you as title contenders as much as Arsenal?
That's a nice kit.
That is so.
very nice.
Can you
Nice.
zoom in on that
Um,
picture?
Hang on for a wee.
So you can see the B. Look at the B. The Manchester B.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, that is. Sick.
I like that.
That
That's
is
nice.
sick shirt. Yeah, shut up and take my money. I'm definitely buying that.
Wow. Okay.
I just have to
nice.
figure out what name to put on the back. Ryan Turkey is a leading candidate right now.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
Chloe.
getting Anderson. Just to
You're getting
wind
who?
everyone up. I'm going to get Anderson just to wind everyone up.
Oh wow! But before we sign it, ooh, that's a bold move, Cotton.
Hey, before we signed him, well, he's already agreed personal terms. Anyway, oh God, who do I? No, I did see it. I think when Pep gets into semi-finals, Pep doesn't mess around.
Mm-hmm.
And Pep said exactly what we've said for so many. I mean, Pep said it in his presser. He said, "There's players that have not won trophies. This is a good time for players who've not won a trophy to experience a final, to experience potentially." Don't get me wrong. Listen, it's whoever gets to the final is going to be hard. It's Arsenal, but the thing for me, City can beat Arsenal in a one-off game.
Yes.
And also, it's a way of, listen, I do think we're out the title for now. I don't want to do title talk until I see more
You
consistency.
can't avoid title talk, Martin. You have
No,
Guardiola.
I know I can't, but this
I'm-
is part of my issue, Steve, why I think I said it earlier on my show, why I think it's caused all these meltdowns. Because 1 week we're in a title race, then we're not in a title race, then we're back in a title race, then we're not. And everyone's confused and doesn't know what to do because they're all panicking.
I think.
And do you know what's really gone under the radar? I actually think City have more chance of winning the Champions League than they do the Premier League. Because I think when City get into a one-off game or a two-legged game, we can beat anyone. Because if you watch the way people play in the Champions League, it
So is that
suits
not
us better.
agreeing with Eddie Howe's assessment when he said that Man City were the hardest team to beat over 2 legs?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I believe that because the simple fact is, I think in the Champions League, we get more freedom than what we'll get in the Premier League.
I
And
agree
I
with
think
you
our
there.
style of play suits the Champions League
I
because
fully
I think
agree
we
with
can
you there.
go away. They've shown me this season they can go away to a Bernabeu and win comfortably.
Ooh,
So-
I don't know if I call that comfortable, but I'll take it.
That second
I
half,
was very
even more-
nervous at the end.
Sorry, you were nervous, but I said to you, apart from 1 or 2 chances they had, we were comfortable in that game.
I had a meltdown on that
So
watch along.
you
I'll
have a
say that.
meltdown when we're 5-0 up, Kel, so be quiet. You go crazy when we're 5-0 up.
Yeah, you do.
When? When did I go? When have
Who
we been
doesn't have a
5-0 up
meltdown?
that I've gone crazy?
I'd agree with
I
your
didn't do a
assessment.
watch
there,
along for the
Chris.
Exeter game because I was sick in bed.
Exactly. That Exeter game, I can just imagine you 9-0 and you're still going. You can come back and win 10-9.
No.
This
Even
is
though I was
why-
half alive during that game,
You get
I'd be like,
nervous, and
okay,
and
once
I
Rico
get
Lewis
it.
started kicking their butts, I'm like, yeah, this is.
No, I get it. Everyone gets nervous, and everyone goes into PTSD because of everything.
This is why I think tomorrow's going to be
We've
high
bottled
scoring.
so many leads this
gonna be in.
season. I don't feel like anything's safe.
I just think that our style of play at the States suits the Champions League better, and I think we can win them. In one-off games, the trouble is with the Premier League, you've got to be consistent on a week-in, week-out basis. And City are not being consistent.
Well, to be fair, Martin, like I said earlier, I think we have been much better in the cups.
Because, by the way, as much as most people are saying, well, you've only won 1 in 6, well, we've only lost 1 in 6 as well.
Draws.
And
Draws
actually, here's the difference. Draws in the Champions League are actually not as bad as a draw in the Premier League.
No, they're not bad. No.
A draw in the Champions League is actually better than a draw in the Premier League because you only get a point. In the Champions League, you can literally draw your way to a final in the Champions League.
We look at PSG. They had to go through the playoffs last season to win it.
Oh, if they hadn't beat us in that game, they would have been eliminated.
PSG didn't even qualify automatically last season to go on and
or
win.
this season. You know, Madrid have never qualified automatically either. Everyone assumed they would.
But that's what I mean. But I don't see PSG and Real Madrid fans having a camp outside. Well, Madrid did, but I don't see the PSG fans. All right, then. So why does everyone want Enrique when in PSG can't get out the group stage?
Can I just take a moment there? Newcastle have achieved something that PSG didn't last season. We've actually qualified for a knockout stage.
I thought you were gonna say that Newcastle won the Carabao Cup and PSG didn't.
No.
Think of it this way. Everyone's begging for Enrique. Well, at least we got out. At least we qualified outright. PSG didn't. So why is everyone going crazy over Enrique?
Exactly. You're right. You're bang on.
Because it's the name. People get sexy on the name. PSG have been garbage in the Champions League this year.
Outside of the
Enrique.
They're going to come good, though. They're going to come good. You just know they are. They're just going to come good. I think they've got 3 players in their team.
Only up by like 2 points.
That aren't really firing at this moment in time.
Andy,
the thing is to me, Andy, and I keep saying this: are City playing well? No. Are they playing atrocious? No.
Do you miss De Bruyne?
Everybody would miss it. Did you miss Alan Shearer when he left your club?
No. I didn't mean that as a dig. I'm asking that as a fan.
Yes, we are. But what we missed, the trouble is.
So don't please hit me with that slap.
A lot of fans think.
Well, every time a club loses like one of their best players of all time, they're definitely going to miss him.
No, but for me, this was always.
That's all I meant by that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Team, that formidable team, was always going to come apart at some stage. It was always going to age out. It was always going to clock out. The trouble is, there is no KDB regen out there. There is no Bernardo Silva regen out there.
Impression that Foden was always going to take that place.
No, he's not the same. They're not the same player.
No, because Phil Foden's more of a goal.
Let's be honest.
Phil Foden's a goal scorer. He's not a creator.
It's happened in moments, but it's never really happened. So when Kelstar said, "Darling, if you ask Steve, you can ask him. I'm Kevin De Bruyne's biggest."
Me and Andy have spent like an hour or two watching.
People won't like Pep's comments
just
on
go through his goals, his assists.
Yeah.
I think somebody posted them. Let me find it.
Did you see
that? Don't even support Man City and just sit there and watch it.
Because he didn't slag Foden off.
Oh, here we go. Pep on Foden, step by step, he'll be back.
Did I say that?
No, it was a question in the chat.
Like he said he's human being, 8-9 years. Sometimes you have ups and downs. Simple as that. And he said he's still a massive part of this project moving forward. Hence the new contract.
Wait,
And it's where it is.
Foden off form every what?
I think
That's what I mean.
Not off form every season.
That's someone who doesn't read his stats and doesn't watch it.
modern day football.
Foden hater. He probably wants to sell him.
I honestly
and
think
Martin
that
has said if we were to say Phil Foden's on the market, every team's offering 100 million for him.
Not Bayern Munich.
I honestly think
I'll have you bet
modern
company
football
snaps him up
clubs-
tomorrow, Steve. Company
Martin,
loves it.
Do you agree?
Mate, I know for a fact company
Oh,
loves
but
him.
but at Bayern Munich we don't need Foden more than we need.
What do you mean we don't need? Hang on a minute. What you want? How many teams are you on here, you?
Martin, he has like 15 teams.
We don't need.
Oh god.
He has 3 teams in the Champions League.
Yeah.
He has 2 in this 2 in the playoff and 1 qualified in second.
See, Insomnia, I disagree with that. Arteta would snap Foden up.
Oh yeah, Arteta
No.
would take Foden in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Because it'd be like having Odegaard, but a player who's
In
actually
other
good.
words, you've got a guy that's full of talent and hasn't got a heart.
Ooh, no.
People
Tonali
got to
don't wanna
realise who did Phil Foden have some of his best seasons under was with Arteta. Arteta knows what he did.
With Arteta.
We've got to stop thinking of it. We've got to think
Yeah,
of it
but
deeper.
Arteta was an assistant to Pep.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, 2021
Yeah.
that season when
So
we
when
went
he
to the
won
Champions
Player of the
League
Year, was
time,
Arteta
Foden was
not
killer
manager
that
of
season.
Arsenal? Sorry.
Say it.
When Foden won Player of the Year was
Yeah, he was
last
manager of
year.
Arsenal. No, but he
Was
was good before that. He was good
Was-
before that.
Was Arteta not manager of Arsenal?
Yeah. But Andy Foden hasn't just done this for
Shit,
one
man.
season.
You know, Foden's been in the league for like 8 seasons.
How man? He won the Premier League Player of the Year last year.
Not last
this year's
year.
true. Not last year, the year before.
All right, the year before then.
Arteta
That makes
nowhere to be
Arteta
found.
not the manager of
Crushing
Arsenal then?
Arteta's
Yes,
hopes
he
and
was.
dreams.
Yes, he was. Yes, he
Yeah,
was.
yeah. I'm not saying he wasn't.
Did
But
they
he also
on-
coached with him under.
You seeing that?
Right,
Oh,
okay then. Hang on, right, because we're being silly here, right?
He's missing
Foden,
Arteta. Like I'm missing
Andy.
the.
Andy, one sec. Foden in 2021, 16 goals, 10 assists.
Oh.
21-22. We'll look at his stats. there.
Andy, you love
Barely
stats.
started this year. He's barely
14
started.
Hang on.
And
14
Andy, you love
goals.
stats. This is right
Hang
up
on,
your alley.
Steve. I'm just proving my point here. 21-22, 14 goals, 11 assists. Then we go to 22-23. So he's had 2 decent seasons there. 15 goals, 8 assists. I'm still waiting to see where this bad season is, where everyone's talking about him. Then in 23-24, it was his PFA and Football Writers Player of the Year. 27 goals, 13 assists. You can't always compare him on that PFA Player of the Season. He got that because he went above and beyond. But he, on average, per season, he gets over 20 G&A. Every single season. So I don't get where all this bad season comes from.
Steve,
What
would you
bad
take him to
seasons he had
Newcastle?
apart from last season?
I'm taking Foden up. Obviously, I'm taking him at
We
Newcastle.
were talking about having a bad
Oh, here
season.
you go,
weren't we?
Steve.
No, City fans do.
Dinamo Zagreb.
Too basic.
I'm his biggest fan, by the way.
Hey, Zagreb is a great city. Just saying.
And there's some City fans what sell him.
Oh, this is
He's
bad.
my
Foden out there,
player.
Rodri.
That if I'm not supporting Newcastle, I'm watching Phil Foden. That is my player. Henri was the player 20 years ago.
And by the way, Andy, in his worst ever season last season, he still had 20 G&A,
Correct.
13 goals and 7 assists in his worst ever season.
And he's probably
20 G&A.
in England squad. That's what annoys me.
People just, it's an agenda on Foden with some.
All of the wannabes, the Jamie Carragher's and going, well, he might not make the England squad, and you're like, are you fucking serious?
Should we call this a fagenda? A fagenda?
Right, hang on. Just put a Mars comment up.
No, I'm not being
Wait.
funny.
I'm going
Don't
to
judge a
tell
player
them
on G&A. Foden has
and
been
don't
poor.
ever speak about Savinio ever again,
Cole
man.
Palmer.
You
Cole Palmer
do
barely
judge
played
Savinio
any
on G&A.
football.
Don't
Hang on,
tell
2
lies.
seconds, Martin. 2 seconds,
He's
mate.
not the only one.
Cole Palmer's barely played any fucking football. None.
Cole
Yeah.
Palmer's
Barely
been
any.
terrible.
Cole Palmer's a talented footballer, but you cannot put him ahead of Phil Foden as the stats stand now, or as they're going to stand in 6 weeks. Because whatever Cole Palmer does between now and 6 weeks is not going to. I mean, what's Phil Foden got? 7 goals, 12 assists, or 8 assists, or whatever. I think he's double figures for both. If you add both of them together, Cole Palmer's got 4 in 1. I think he cannot be putting Cole Palmer in England because he scored a goal in the final.
I mean, he did.
But he scored a goal in the final. He knows, he's a big game player. No, Phil Foden's a proper footballer. For me, look, I love Newcastle. I love Newcastle. If I had 200 million quid and I had a player I could buy, that's who I'd buy.
200 million?
Are
you serious?
I just want to be able to be consistent.
Not me, I'm telling you.
People go, I'm not judging. When you mention Foden's GNA, it's not about GNA. But Savio and Doku get judged on GNA.
He's the best English footballer I've seen since.
So it's when it suits. It's when it suits.
I get that, but I just think when he's not even great, he's still better than James Gardner. He's still better.
And people got to look a bit deeper. He's playing in a deeper role. He's not playing in a 10 role anymore.
And still be better than Sean Longstaff. And these guys that are getting fucking mentions, it's just
Insomniac. What are you playing Odegaard for?
Insult. If I was as good as him, I'd feel an insult if I was getting mentioned with Sean Longstaff. As much as I love Sean Longstaff, by the way.
Why do you love him?
Arteta favours players who run themselves into the ground.
man.
What are you doing with Odegaard in your midfield then?
Anyone?
If Arteta had Foden instead of Odegaard, they would actually be like really good going forward. We wouldn't have to rely on corners and set pieces. Literally everyone in the country want to gouge their eyes out when they.
Why are Arsenal trying to buy Tonali if their midfield's so damn good?
Here's a trial for you. Who's a better England midfielder than Phil Foden? Is it Jude Bellingham? Cole Palmer?
Jude Bellingham is so overrated.
Saka.
Oh God, you're not one of them, are you?
So get in. Can you set up a thing in the comment?
Saka's a winger.
Can you do a?
What are you saying, Andy?
A poll? I don't know how to do a poll.
Andy, why are we comparing?
Cole Palmer.
Yeah, you do it through YouTube.
Bellingham.
We don't have access to the YouTube. We only have the StreamYard. Oh, Steve Steve can do it on his channel.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Is this on the main channel or the extra channel?
Why does Steve look like he's lost the will to live?
I just think 20 yards outside the box, I'd rather Phil Foden on it, me.
Has he? No, Steve doesn't. That's just Steve.
Bellingham's not that good.
I think Bellingham is extremely
I don't think he's overrated either, but I don't think he's as good as Phil Foden.
The trouble is, it depends what you want out of a player. Because it's not even agendas, this. People have... Listen, I don't like Foden's my guy. Foden is my guy, and I'll back him to the hill. I will, and maybe I'm biased with it. I am. I'm not going to say.
Hey, what's
maybe I'm biased with it. Foden, I'll never give up on.
Can you imagine if he was as big as Jude Bellingham?
But it doesn't mean I don't love Cherky. I love Cherky to bits. This is my problem. You can't love one player and then you hate that player. I love them both. When
we need to go back to playing the two of them together.
Spot on, Kel. That's what I want. The two of them back together. I want my KDB David Silva regen back.
How do we? Yeah. Who do you think is kind of preventing that right now? Like, is it one of the wingers maybe, or kind of because Turkey was playing off of the wing, and now we have to
like this. And I keep saying it. It's changed since a certain, and this does not mean I hate Rodri.
Worrying that you've actually got Bernardo.
You hate Rodri, boo!
Oh, don't mention Bernardo and Kelso will start.
Oh,
No, I
sorry.
won't.
It's
we're at
just a-
peace tonight.
it's just a-
Oh,
We're
you're
at
at
peace
peace.
tonight.
She's
We're at
accepted.
peace tonight.
Okay,
We're not-
then. If you've accepted peace, if he signed a 1-year deal, what would you say?
Is it a little
I
bit
would say
worrying
we're
that
not
you've
serious
got him
about
holding
rebuilding.
though? Because for me, he's too good to be holding. And
Do you know what? And Amar's got a point, and you know what? That doesn't mean Rodri's shit. It means we've hit a confusion pattern.
Yeah, I agree with that comment.
What we've got to decide is, if you want to play transition, find a way of doing it with Rodri in the team somehow. So
He's
what
an
you can do is,
unbelievable player,
Good at
Rodri.
work if
there's an
Rodri
easy way
was
of doing it.
Unbelievable.
You know what you do, Kel? You push Rodri to the 8. You make Nico the 6, or whoever you want, or Anderson. This is what you do is you stop asking Rodri to come, because you watch. I said this to you a long time ago, and hopefully you've noticed it now. What has happened? Nico G doesn't go and receive the ball from Donnarumma.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you notice something else since
know,
Rodri's come
you
back,
agree?
Donnarumma started playing the ball out from the back a lot more with Rodri there than he did with Nico G. Because
know
that's
what
Rodri.
guys are
Rodri
pathetic.
goes back, receives the ball from the goaler, and then plays through.
Well, Bernardo does it too sometimes. He'll go get the
Well,
ball. I see him do it sometimes in
At
games
one
too.
point on Sunday, did no
Come on,
one
we vote. Come
did
on.
no one notice Rodri was in the
One
back
second.
three?
One second.
Rodri's in a back three.
Yeah.
Why is Rodri at centre back?
Come on, we vote.
Because the
Go on,
fullbacks are
Andy.
so high up.
Andy, go
Right.
on. What's up?
We're going to have a vote.
Go on.
I love Edison.
Okay.
And I love Donnarumma.
Okay.
Who's the better goalkeeper?
Donnarumma.
Why?
Because
Shot
better
stopping.
shot stopper.
He keeps a fucking ball out the fucking goal, that's why.
Yes.
I don't know. This is supposed to be
Edison added something to Man City. In
But
the
to be
last
fair,
5
we
years.
played the most attacking,
don't-
free
I
flowing,
don't
beautiful
think-
football with Ederson.
I don't think
No.
any goalkeeper will ever do that again.
Ederson. Yeah.
I think he was that good. Edison's that good. I don't think any goalkeeper will ever add something to that team. But it was just a perfect team.
Yeah.
Right.
For
I'm going to
me,
jump to
Donnarumma's the
the morning.
better goalkeeper.
All right, Martin, thanks for
Donnarumma's
helping.
the
I think we're
better-
going to end soon anyway. But
It's
thanks
go.
4
for
in the
coming on,
morning,
Martin.
and I've got a football game to go
So
to.
where we're gonna go? So
I don't know. We're going.
What's your prediction
going
tomorrow
straight-
before you go,
Are
Martin?
you going straight into the watch along after this?
Steve, vote.
No, because I have to go to bed still.
Steve,
That's in
vote.
12 hours. I still have
Andy,
to-
one
it's only
sec,
8
one
p.m.
sec.
here.
Will
I
she
still
be
have to,
going
like, go to
alone,
bed and all
or
this
will
stuff.
she
Like,
be
wake up.
going with Alan? That's the question, Steve. Anyway, good night.
I don't want to know what you said about Alan. Never mind.
I just said, are you going to bed on your own, or are you going to bed with Alan? Has he
Oh,
paid the
mate,
50
mate.
The
billion?
only person sleeping in my bed is this little girl right
He's
here.
paid the 50 billion, Steve.
Just flashing.
I said my price is 50 billion. 50 billion. I will sell out for 50 billion.
But come on.
Big up,
Then
Amar. At least you get it. Hey, listen,
I think you
Amar,
could
can I
buy
say
a
before we
passport
go?
and move to Europe. And
Amar,
could
I
put all
get
this
the
in you.
emotional meltdowns. I
If I
get
don't
the
find out
emotional
who this
meltdowns.
better goalkeeper is, I'm not going to sleep tonight, by the way.
We'll do a poll in a
Anyway,
second. But big up,
Best
Martin.
of luck. May the best team win.
She's
It'll be
laughing.
us.
I won't
I'll see
sleep.
you at the Etihad of the
We'll
South.
see you in the watch along tomorrow.
Best
Martin.
of, no, you
See you.
won't. No, you won't see me in the watch along tomorrow, because I'm gonna go for the pitch invasion tomorrow when we get to the final. Pitch invasion.
Ooh, can you film it?
I need an answer, though.
You don't have to put it on the internet. You can just WhatsApp
Andy.
it.
Nah, big up, Paul.
Good night, Martin.
See you,
Or
Martin.
good morning. I
Hey,
don't know.
Martin. All the
Okay.
best.
Cheers.
Yeah, we should let
Okay.
them go to bed, Steve. He said 4 in the morning in
Oh.
England. Well,
Well,
thank you
Andy-
guys for joining and staying
Come
up
on,
this late
Kelsey.
and joining
Come
us.
on, come on. You
What
got
are
a
we,
team.
all right, Andy. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we
Got a
doing?
team.
Huh?
Oh, my team for tomorrow is Trafford and Net. I'm going
No.
Nunes.
I'm
Kusanov.
hypothetical team
Yeah, that's
got
what I'm
the
saying right
choice.
now.
of Edison or Donnarumma goal. Who you picking?
Me.
I'm picking Donnarumma.
Donnarumma.
Your Kelstar's picking Donnarumma.
I just
Yeah, who
love
you picking,
offensive.
Kels?
I love
Wow.
offensive football, but I'd probably have to go
Yeah, it's a
Donnarumma.
full house,
I love
Donnarumma,
the
then.
shot stopping.
Isn't
I
this
love
a
the
full
shot
house?
stopping. Like
So,
Donnarumma
Queenie,
is keeping
you're
us alive right
Donnarumma
now.
as well, yes? Steve, you're Donnarumma?
Well, do I need my goalkeeper to be good with his
Oh,
feet?
you're Donnarumma?
I'm taking Donnarumma, but like
But
Ederson.
I need to ask Kelstar why Donnarumma.
Shot stopping.
Why not?
Shot stop.
I
Exactly.
think if we want to win more cup tournaments, I think Donnarumma is more of the keeper for that. I think Ederson is the keeper who wins you a shit ton of leagues, but I think Donnarumma is a guy who's going to win you way, way more cup tournaments.
Do you
How many
agree
years
with
did we
me
gag
a
in the
little
Champions
bit?
League because our keeper just couldn't make saves?
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with me a little bit that Edison was a very, 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 very good goalkeeper? That was a very good footballer as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good footballer. Yeah,
Not
but the
as-
problem
not-
is he was not very
Donnarumma's a
good. Like he
fucking
never
great
saved penalty.
goalkeeper.
I think he went 6 years without saving a penalty.
I think Donnarumma's Buffon level, net potentially.
he could get there. Yeah,
It's not good.
he
honestly,
still has
he's
some
not
things he
good.
could get better on. He could be a lot better on corners.
Yes.
£24 million, by the way.
Steal.
That's a bargain.
Man United paid 64 million for Onana. Onana.
Oh na.
Oh, no. That's not what I'm going to save. That's not what I'm going to save.
What's your name?
Well,
Actually,
but
we
now
beat
you-
Onana in a Champions League final.
So when we were talking
United were
earlier, when
big
we were talking about how teams spend money,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
there's an example.
Oh, Manchester United are the kings of wasting money.
There is a fucking huge example of where you can piss money.
Onana.
Anthony, they spent 90 million on Anthony. That guy was awful.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Don, say that again.
Anthony, the
Anthony,
Brazilian winger. Wasted
Oh,
they
money.
paid like
Anthony.
90 million for him. That guy was garbage. Uh oh.
He's riffing
Playing
it
against our club.
apparently.
Maguire was 80 million. Yeah.
All right. We
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
wrap up because I got to.
I mean, Maguire's a good defender.
All right,
but
Steve's
80
got to go.
million
Let's.
pounds.
What's everyone's
before-
final pick for tomorrow?
before
Man United
Andy-
fans had paid 40 million for him. They'd be singing his fucking name forever.
That's
The
great,
fact they
Andy.
paid
That's
80
great.
million pounds
That's
for him.
great. Andy. I need a score prediction for tomorrow. Need a score prediction. What are you going with?
We're gonna get battered 3-0.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you. Queenie.
all that chest for
We
that.
will get battered 3-1.
I'll go for 2-0. Man City win. Kels?
Oh, I hate to copy Queenie, but I was also going to say 3-1. City.
What was
Fair
yours,
enough.
Steve?
Huh?
What was yours?
2-0.
Fine,
Man
3-1.
City.
I wish I had dropped them.
I
as
see a
well.
3-1, yeah.
I'll go. I
It
will.
could be a 3-0.
I will. I will shave my head.
Actually,
if we get to the
sorry,
final.
Daniele, we're about to wrap up, but
Big
yeah,
up
Steve's got to
Danielle.
go.
I will shave my
Can we
Unless
make
head.
a deal now? Can we make a deal now? If we get beat 3-0, he shaves his head at my house. when he
No.
comes.
How
How
Listen
about
to
if
what
you
I
go on to beat us and win the Carabao Cup and repeat, then Steve will shave his head.
Yes. Yes.
We
That's
still
better.
lost.
That's
I'm
better
not
bet.
gaining anything. He's just losing his hair.
Fuck off, man.
Steve,
All right.
sounds like
And
a
shots
warning. You
involved.
better watch it. You better, yeah. Sorry, Daniele. We're gonna wrap up.
Yeah, I'll just stay in Manchester.
I
Only
just
in
wanted
Portland.
his
Fuck
hair.
that house. Yeah.
I just wanted his hair.
All right, we're getting out of here. This is getting
Oh
creepy.
God, this is getting
Anyways,
creepy.
take care. Take care, everybody.
Thanks for joining. There will be a
Take
watch
care.
along tomorrow. I know I'll be there. I don't know who's joining me. I also have to start work in the middle of the second half.
So,
It's always interesting.
lovely. Hope I see you again.
Yeah,
Take
Yes,
care.
lovely to meet you,
Queenie.
Queenie. I don't know if I've
Queenie
met you
and
before.
Andy.
And good
I
to
don't
see you
mean
again,
to be
Andrew.
aggressive or anything like that. Sorry.
Take
Not
care,
you.
Steve, in Newcastle. And Steve, you better wear a hat to bed.
Yeah, just gonna get nasty.
Maybe more than
Anyway,
one.
Steve's gonna be a bitch.
Whoa!
He's not gonna shave his hair.
all right.
Steve's gonna start calling me like, "Hey, I'm in Newcastle. I'm in the club, taking shots. I mean, I guarantee you he's gonna do that while he's in
100%.
or Newcastle.
100%.
Shots are only at Quinn. What's
He's
this?
even staying at my house. If anyone's got any right to shave his hair, it's me.
That's for you two to sort out.
All right, we out of here.
I'll be.
I was gonna say it's not Ryan. No one really gives a fuck.
No one gives a fuck, mate. You know what I'm saying?